Alright. Hi, my name is David Lopez, and I'll be going over the differences between direct object pronouns and indirect object pronouns. Alright, so first off, what is a direct object pronoun? Well, a direct object pronoun is basically the meat of the story. Not story, sentence. I buy food. What does he buy? Food. That is a direct object in English. Translated to Spanish, compro comida. Comida is the direct object. So, direct object answers what. So, what does he buy? Food. So, for example, I buy it being the direct object. Translates to la compro. Moving on to indirect object pronouns. An indirect object pronoun answers the question who or whom. So I buy you food. Who does he buy it for? You. And that translates to te compro comida. Te being the indirect object pronoun that you would use in Spanish. Now here is a little table that I drew out when writing out a sentence or even speaking out a sentence. For direct objects, you want to use me, te, lo, or la. Indirect, you want to use me, te, or le. Now, this can get confusing because in direct object form, lo is masculine and la is feminine. But in indirect, it is le for both masculine and feminine. So, for direct objects, I love him, for example, would translate to lo amo. I love her translates to la amo. Now that can get a little confusing. So for example, when in indirect form, I buy her the food. Le compro la comida. Okay, so le being you, her being la. Now it is very important that you identify the indirect and direct object pronouns because sometimes which pronoun you use will depend on it. For example, we'll go through this in English. Manuel tells me a story. Me being an indirect object. Why? Because it answers whom. A story being the direct object because it answers what. Manuel tells me, the indirect object, a story, the direct object. Another example. He sells her the phone. Sorry about that. He sells her the phone. So the direct object being the phone, her being the indirect object. Now hopefully that cleared it all up. I will leave a couple links right down below. You guys can take a look at them. I made a couple quizzes, Kahoots, just to test, teach you guys, help you learn what the differences between those are. And thank you for watching.